How was my vacation? I've not had I wish I'd had a holiday. I wish I'd been on holiday, chat. I've been working harder than I've probably worked the rest of the year. We ended things. We were doing quite well. Pasher won a race, didn't he? That's where I've been. Pasher won in Baku, and I decided just to go on the piss. That's what's actually happened. I've been on a 2-week holiday. Just, champagne, booze, champagne, women, swimming, more swimming, banana boat, cruise. No, I've just been playing Football Manager in my bedroom, but that doesn't sound as cool, does it? What was I doing? What am I developing the car? I am. I'm designing 2 new parts and I'm manufacturing some backups. What are the objectives? We're bloody quick at the moment, aren't we? We've got all these high-paying out thingy-madoodles as well. I said if I get at least a driver on a podium 5 times, that I'd get loads of money. I get loads of money if we do well, chat. If we're in the front row in the race day, we're gonna be fine. We are gonna be dandy, aren't we? Right, finishing position, 2 cars in the top 6. I don't care if it's raining. We'll get fastest lap as well. Our car's bloody quick. Just tick everything. Okay, chat. Oh god, damaged parts. What damaged parts have we got here? I guess it's just general wear, innit? We've not had a crash yet this season, have we? Both drivers have the exact same wear on their parts. I forgot how swimmingly things were going. Right, away you go, lads. Let's get out early. I mean, we're bloody good this season. So the theory is we get out early, hope no one comes out around us. Oh, we just get a nice, clean run, isn't it? That's what we want. Is anyone coming out the pit lane? Oh, they're not. Bloody hell. I don't want to get carried away just yet. We're bloody massive. Norris is further up the road. We'll go on board with him. Pasher's faster than Lando through the first sector. I need to work out how often we're going to be back, but the plan is at least to get I want to say 2 F1 Manager streams a week, but it's going to be tricky. There's a small part of me, I'm gonna not say this too loudly, I'm quite enjoying Football Manager. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know if I want to stream Football Manager. Pasher's fast there. That is filth. That is 8/10 faster than Lando. But yeah, I am tempted to do some FM streams, but not like a long-term Let's Play. Maybe some like 1-season challenge kind of things that we can maybe get edited into YouTube kind of mini-series. I mean, Lando is not putting a great performance there, but I think he's done enough. I'm fine. Right, we made it out of Q1. So that's good. Wait, Pasher was fastest with that 1 run. 4 attempts. Where did he get that from? Where did that come from? Teo Pasher. Is any of the Lando believers shaking out there? I'd be nervous. I would be nervous if I was one of the Lando believers. Now, it is set to rain during the race, but if it's not wet from the start, soft tyres might be quite important to have to put on. So we're going to go on a used set here, and I kind of want to go out early with my drivers. Lando did lose out to Pasher last race in Baku. I know it was a lifetime ago. Pasher won his first ever Formula 1 race. Are we going to get some clean air here? We might catch up to Norris, but this might be, I don't want to say a straightforward session, but it's got that vibe at the moment, hasn't it? Please, Valtteri, don't block me here. Actually, he's not going to block. We're not even going to catch him. Pasher's going quicker again, by the way. He's not even really getting a toe. Just don't block us. Nice. Nice. Okay. Teo is faster than Lando. I feel like with our current car, these times are just going to be fine. Lando will cross the line first. He did a 34.8 for the final sector. Pasher smashes him. Delta on. Although the gap between them is way closer here. Box at the end of this lap. Good lappage, lads. We're done again. We're done again. I hope to see the J-League this year in the FM content. I think I've got a pretty good content plan this year, chat. The plan is for Park to Prem to start in maybe 2 weeks. We're waiting on a lower league database to get made. But the plan is to do Park to Prem starting 1 tier below the Vanarama National North and South, or at least have that tier loaded. I think this year we are going to move around teams in Park to Prem. My hope is that I can wrap up the series a little bit sooner, kind of in March time. And then because of that, it then affords us time to do a long-term save in Japan, starting in like the 5th or 6th tier of Japan for like the second half of the year. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. No, please do a one-club save. I don't like doing one-club saves every year with Park to Prem. It gets boring for me. I like moving around clubs in Football Manager, and I feel like variety is the spice of life. Right, Q3, this is where it matters, folks. This is where things get spicy. Okay, Lando's got 3 sets of tyres. Pacher's got 4 sets of softs. We can actually run 2 fresh sets of softs in quali here if we want for both runs. We're going to go out early. We're going to get some time set. And then if we need to, we can burn through another set of tyres. I don't really want to, but we'll see what happens. The issue with doing one club saves with Park to Prem is they last a long time. It doesn't really leave you time to do another big long-term save elsewhere. And I would really, really like to manage in Japan this year. Danny Rick has snuck into the top 10. Piastri's done well to get in there as well. Who is that up the road? Is that... That's Danny, isn't it? Danny! Danny, mate. Look, Lando's on a flyer. Don't get in his way. Please, thank you. Danny. Well, I do have another set of tyres I can put the drivers on if needed. We'll see how much time is lost in the final sector. It doesn't last that long if you play 10 hours a day. It does when you're making videos there, Hans. Right, Lando's going to cross the line first. How much time did he lose? He got a 35 bang on. What did Pacher do in that final sector? 34. He was P1 for half a second. Okay, Lando didn't lose a load of time there. We didn't bring any upgrades to this race, did we, that I'm forgetting about? I don't think we did. I'm kind of surprised that everyone's as slow as they are. Although we did just take fresh engine components, didn't we? I wonder if that is impacting speed. Oh, chat, I know it's going to be a wet race, but I kind of might need 2 sets of softs for the race that are fresh. I think I'm just going to keep Lando on the same tyre. I do have 3 sets of softs. I could take more of a risk with Pacher if I want to, but there's no point, I don't think. For the sake of keeping the prediction fair, both drivers are going to go on the same used tyres. Because I'm a benevolent leader like that. Right, we're on the outlaps here. Everyone's on outlaps here. It's going to get spicy. We were very quick in those first runs. We are now on used tyres. Is everyone else on fresh tyres? They are. Okay, people might go a bit faster than us here. Pacher had, what, half a second over Leclerc, though? Is fresh tyres going to solve that deficit? Probably not. How are the ladybirds? I let them go, chat. The ladybird infestation got really, really bad. Like, whenever I opened the windows for the last 2 weeks, ladybirds flew in. Like, every day I was releasing like 5 or 6 ladybirds. Is this Danny Rick again going to block us? Please don't block me, Danny. Lando went fastest through Sector 1, by the way. Is anyone else getting deja vu? This literally happened before. I'm so angry. Danny! Lando did still improve, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Danny, we went to school together. We played for the same 6-a-side team. This is how you're repaying me. Pacher's not going faster. The question is, Norris is going quicker. Is he going quick enough? Can he make up 2 tenths? Everyone else is on fresher tyres, just as a reminder. Lando's going to cross the line. He goes on to pole position. Pacher is pipped. It's a provisional P1. There is still many a car going around here, though, chat. Verstappen is on a lap. He is the man to be fearful of. He did not put his best foot forward in his first run-in. But is he going quicker here? He is going quicker, as is Sergio Perez. Bottas snatches away third from Leclerc. Sergio, where art thou, old Sergio? I'll tell you what's happening. He's getting a tow down the straight. It's the car of Carlos Sainz who are providing it for him. Can't have he's closing it down. Elsewhere, Verstappen coming onto the straight now as well. The tension is tense. Perez is the man who might be able to snatch away things you imagine here. Coming around the final corner. Can he improve? Will he improve? He does. He goes up to third. The Ferraris crossed the line. They can't improve. Max Verstappen, he was going quick. Can he snatch away pole? He can't either. Lando Norris will there complete a lockout, I think, of the front row. Unless Danny Rick has something to say, he's going slow through both sectors. It's over. First and second to start the race, but it is going to be a wet race. That's really, really wet. I wanted a nice, easy, like, introductory welcome back race. I've been given that. I don't think I've ever seen it go that high in the rain. Like, that is bloody wet, innit? That is... That we are good. We might need to get the wellies out for what we're going to be handling on this Sunday. Like, 20 minutes in, 20 laps in, we're going to be knee-deep in water. Are the Inters even a tyre to run here, or do you go straight onto wets with how much it's going to rain? Chat, thoughts? I'm planning this out now thinking, when does it end? The pay... Is that the strategy? It might be straight to wets. I don't know. I wanted a nice straightforward race. Chat. Given the fact that we know our car has pace, would it be stupid to have Lando go soft into wets and then do the alternative strategy with Teo where we go from softs onto wets immediately? Because the one thing I don't want to happen is us get stuck in the pissing pit lane, and that happens way too often with our pit lane position. So with that in mind, would it be the worst idea ever just to ensure that we're not pitting at the same time? I mean, the interstint here is just kind of a placeholder, chat. Like, it depends entirely on what the water level's like, but we can just make the call during the race. Oh, Lando. On pole. Things you love to see.
And it's well deserved. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do.
Worst case, Lando loses his perfect season. Pachere won the last race. Pachere won in Baku. That's why I've not streamed in 2 weeks. I've been on a bender celebrating it. We're in the streets of France. That's where he's from. Yeah, France. Okay. Do I let my drivers fight? I think we do. Did Pachere get bogged down there? Oh, God, they're racing. Verstappen got a really good start the inside. Bloody hell. Is everyone on softs? Yes. Bottas on used softs. So's Leclerc. A few drivers used all their tyres then. Teo already behind Verstappen. We're so back. We are so back. Do you reckon the cable carts at this track are fun to ride on? Do they run them during the race? I want to ride on the cable carts. I'd love for Norris to drop Max before DRS is enabled. That would make my whole strategy that much more easy. I'm still sad I lost all my channel points and having faith Albon would get a seat. I miss Albon too. Loading up this save game and not seeing his face anywhere does just hit me like a ton of bricks. Teo, mate, you've got a quick car here. Where's the pace? Why aren't you showing me the pace, Teo? He is actually closing in quite a lot there, isn't he? Still pretty jam-packed after the first laps here. Well, the first lap single. How good was Albon in practice last week? Look, we can't hold on to practice performances. We can't do it. I'm not allowing that. Don't get me wrong. I was well happy he was quick in the Williams car. Let's not celebrate it. Chat, what lap's the rain arriving? Like lap 3 or 4. It's going to be steady to begin with, but I reckon you're not going to want to pit for the Inters until like lap 7. And if it's lap 7, the wets are probably going to be there around lap 11. We'll see which is the better strategy, because we're splitting our drivers. One of them is going to go soft wets. That's Pachere. I'd argue he's more of a guinea pig. He is more of a risk than Lando going onto the Inters as well. Has Max got DRS here? Oh, he hasn't. He hasn't. Go on, Teo! Get him! Teo Pachere, race winner last time in Baku. Oh, he's actually got us. Right, deploy through air. Deploy out the corner. Look at the acceleration. Look at the movement. It's moving more than a Roberto Carlos free kick. Oh, he's got DRS, though. He has got the DRS. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Lando's just vanished up the road now, hasn't he? Christ. Wasn't the rain meant to be here now? Where is the rain? Excuse me, I need to check the app. Rain. Rain, where is the rain? Siri, where is the rain? I thought to say, hey Siri, where's the rain? It's not answering. Where is it? Oh, here's the rain. It's here. I can see it. Is it raining hard or do we do another lap? That was 10 millimeters very quickly. I feel like we're at a really unfortunate part of the circuit here. If I stay out, it will probably hit the 0.8 millimeter range halfway around the lap. But if I pit, I'm going to come out a little bit early. I think I have to stay out of a lap, but it's a really unfortunate position to be in, actually, where we are on track versus where the rain is. So just as a reminder, Lando is going to go on to Inters here. Pashera is going to stay out on his slicks until the wets are needed because it is going to rain today. Box. Big fish, little fish. Can't boil box. Big fish, little big fish. Can't do it. We've dropped Max, by the way. Shout out to Pashera. That deploy just did him. Yeah, slicks are okay to 1 millimeter. Around 0.8 millimeters, the difference is pretty negligible between the tyres. Big fish, little fish, Teo in the wall. Why would you say that? That's not what's going to happen here. Keeping Teo out here is such a gamble. But I can't double stack them. And I like a gamble. I feel like when you're having a season like we're having, just have a little bit of a punt, you know, a little bit of a flutter. Teo is the gamble. Everyone else is going to pit here. Teo is staying out to go onto wet when it's a wet track. Perez and Russell are staying out. No one really wants to double stack here. Right, Ultras, assemble. It's the first stop in a while. Is there any rust? They can't get the front left off. Wait, are we still ahead of Max? We're still ahead of Max. We've driven through the safety car. Ignore that. Fifth fastest stop. All that time that we gained and we've lost it. Oh, now we've got a load of slick runners to try and get past. Disaster. Disaster. They slapped the tyre and it wouldn't come off. Got to spank that tyre. Please get out the way. Ocon, please get out the way. Driving clean air used to help in this situation. My cars are on the wrong tyre in front of you. Ocon, mate. SD, you're not my bestie. I need the rain to fall hard for the sake of Pashera. We don't want to be on the wrong tyre for too long here. You can see how much quicker the Inters are, but obviously if you're on the Inters right now, you are going to have to pit again for the wets. The overtake aggression doesn't really need to be up here for him to make these moves on people that are on the wrong tyre, because these block you no matter what aggression you're on, as you're seeing. Everyone has got onto Inters. Pashera's staying out on the softs, which we're still munching through. I need the rain to start falling harder. Everyone else, by the way, who hasn't pitted is going to pit, I imagine, for Inters now. I'd be shocked if they didn't. Perez hasn't pitted. Russell hasn't pitted. Never mind. Never mind. They are staying out like we are. Now I don't feel as stupid doing it with Pashera, because, you know, the AI in this game is known for its intelligence. Max has got stuck behind Joe here, by the way. 7 seconds behind us. The issue is we're getting stuck behind these guys as well. Oh, get them both. Lando? Is he okay? Lando, are you okay, mate? What are we doing here? Lads! Lads! Oh my god, they're driving so slow on the slicks. I mean, good news here. Joe is still holding up Max Verstappen in the exact same way. In fact, everyone is getting mudded by just some randoms. It's happening everywhere. Da, da, da. Come on and do the conga. Da, da, da. Okay, Lando's fine now. Good job, Lando. Now, the issue we've got here is... Oh, Perez is now pitted. Perez is pitted. Is he going on to Inters now? It's too late to go on the Inters, lads. Russell stayed out. It's bedlam. It's carnage. Did Perez go on to wets? Oh, some of them have gone on to the wets now. Thing is, if I go on the wets now, I'm going to come out with all the Inter guys who are still stuck behind... Well, they're about to get stuck behind Russell, I hope. Yeah, don't fight your teammate, Teo. Let him by. Where's the rain? Oh, God, it's going to spike. Does that mean it's going to spike this lap or next lap? Right. Can the rain start to come down really hard now? That is the dream for us. If it starts to hammer it now. Through the safety car we go. We're bloody good. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, there's all these people ahead. Yeah, they've all got to pit onto the wets in a second. That's why we came out on this tyre when we did. The cool thing is going to be here. Yeah, see, everyone else is now, well, so half the grid are pitting on their Inters. Anyone who's stuck on Inters when he goes to full wets is going to be stuck with some very slow runners. Bashir is already up to 5th. I'll tell you what, the people who did Bashir's strategy are coming out ahead of the people who pitted for wets. I think going straight from softs to wets was the better strategy. I probably could have gone a lap sooner with Bashir as well, but... easy to say in hindsight. Want to make sure that we're driving in clean air so we don't get stuck behind these Inter-runners. The track is now wet, everyone. It is. Look at it. You can't see what's happening. Verstappen is still not pitted on his Inters, and Bashir is on the same straight. Did anyone just see that? Excuse me. Oh, Ultras. Ultras hold. Through the safety car. Getting deja vu. Anyone else? Max is so far back. Bashir's in a really good spot here. Perez has already burnt through his wets as well. So Zhou, that extra lap that we stayed out on Bashir is going to help with the tyre wear so much. They came out on their wets too early. They burnt through 8% of their wets by doing 1 lap more. That's crazy, isn't it, that wear difference? So as much as Perez did eat into our lead over him by, I think, like 8 seconds, by us staying out on the softs a lap longer, actually the net benefit is going to be crazy. Maloney's in... He's on Inter's chat. I was really getting ready to celebrate. He's not pitted either. That means he's going to hold up everyone. Oh, Zane! My goat, Zane Maloney. My hero. Clap him in, everyone. In Maloney we trust. It's a masterclass. Look, he's holding everyone up. It's carnage behind. This is where the race is now, here.
Focus on the tyres.
This lot here just scrapping away behind Zane. They're losing so much time behind him here as well. Look at Max. Does someone want to tell Hugo Boss about wet tyres? Do they know wet tyres exist? Do they know that the wet tyre exists over at Hugo Boss? I mean, Mick's on it at the back, so I guess they just think it's a bad tyre. Zane, if you want to block him for a bit longer, mate. I hate to say it, chat. This might now become a bit of a formality race without a safety car. Maloney's still ahead of Russell. Max has made it through. He's pitted. Clap him in, everyone. Clap him in. It's a good defending. He ran in 4th. No one can take that away from him. Now, here's the unfortunate thing. I'm looking at the radar. Norris is in 1st. Bashir's in 2nd. Zhou got held up a little bit. Then everyone else got held up way more. So everyone is very, very, very spread out. Verstappen did a 2-minute lap. Oh, mind you, I think did he pit there? He might have just done a 2-minute lap behind Maloney. I think actually Russell's time's a better indicator. I don't know, though. Some of those times are wild. Chat, I hate to say it. It's time just to speed up this race. Because unless an incident happens and bunches everyone up, it's just going to be a parade in the rain. Ah! I'm fine. Who crashed into who? Go on, tell me who did it. Who crashed into who? Is he okay?
Now this was the 7th corner. And makes contact with
He did hit the wall there, to be fair.
their confidence, I'm sure.
Well, that bunches everyone up now, doesn't it? What's the tyre wear like? I mean, Perez and Zhou's tyres are wrecked.
Delta +1. Delta.
Well,
Positive on the
behind the safety car, we go in the rain. That probably means, chat, the safety car means there's a way higher chance that we're going to need slicks at the end of this race now. Because before it was like 1 lap of dry, but this is going to make it like it could be 4 or 5 laps on dry tyres. You're going to have to go into inters and then slicks, aren't you, here? This is going to be an inters then slicks kind of vibe, I think. Do I tell Teo not to fight? No, you know what? We let him race. I'm a man of honour. We want entertainment. We're like Robbie Williams. Let me entertain you. This is going to be a long, long stint on these tyres, although they should last. Okay, everyone is on wet. It's a wet race restart. Bechet's in second behind Lando Norris. Perez and Zhou are in third and fourth respectively, but with much worse tyre wear. Max Verstappen is the man you imagine is going to want to carve his way through this field. I'd like to think that with the cars we've got behind us, we can just pull away here. Bechet's tyres are cold. Already, the gap is emerging. Oh, it's definitely dries at the end. It's definitely going to be 2 more stops this race, chat. I do feel like with our raw pace here, there's another safety car. What's happened now? Is it Sainz? I think it's Sainz. Is it the same corner? It's the same. Is it the same corner? Should we check that corner for oil or something? I just wanted a nice chilled out return stream race. Sainz is still there. We've got rid of him. The safety car has officially ended, ladies and gentlemen. We are racing. I want the same restart again, really, from our point of view. Minus the safety car. We want to pull ahead of Zhou. We've got enough charge in the tank to properly send it here. We want to push. Try and build up a gap as much as we can. Our car has the raw pace over the Renault. It doesn't over Verstappen. I'm just going to hope that Verstappen gets held up by the Renault. That's what we need. What's the tyre wear like on these wets? Oh, you can properly push them. In fact, Bechet's tyres are in a pretty good spot now. Tell you what, Lando just on a little bit of aggressiveness has pulled away from Bechet pretty surprisingly quickly there. Looks like the AI has been pretty aggressive on their wets now and pushing hard, so I'm going to do the same. But yeah, at the moment, Verstappen is not getting by. About a second and a half slower than us a lap right now while we're pushing. Our car has performance. That Renault is not quick, and it is costing Verstappen time. I mean, this does just feel like until the track starts to dry out, unless there's a safety car, it's going to be a bit of a weird one. Verstappen just can't get past Zhou, can he? He just can't get past Zhou right now, and we're just able to build up a cushion because of it. We don't really have to worry about the tyres overheating either, because we're going to be coming off them. Not soon, but before too long, actually. The track is starting to dry way quicker than I expected it to. Maloney has pitted. They've put him on the inters now. Respect. It's like, they just don't like the wets, I think, at Hugo Boss. I think I'm going to pit Bechet this lap and Lando next lap. Bechet's softs are a bit more worn. Can we have a good stop ultras? That's why we didn't double stack. Is Bechet going to find a window still here? I think he is still going to come out in a little bit of a gap. It's not disastrous. It's not ideal, but it could have been worse. I suspect a lot of these guys in front of Bechet are about to pit anyway. Now, I'm expecting some people to pit here. You might see a bit of a mix and match of people not wanting to double stack. Bechet's in a good spot, though. Lando, can we get the good stop? I mean, at least they both got the bad stop, and it was about the same amount of time. Zhou stayed out. Interesting. I mean, Lando's come out in P1. So Lando is a pit stop ahead. That is madness. We'll send them to the gym chat. Are they staying on the wets to go straight onto the slicks? Surely not. We've got a fresh set of softs to put on as well. I don't know how many teams are going to have that luxury. I'm expecting these wet runners now to pit here, especially Zhou. I feel like if they don't pit, Bashir is going to be losing time. And I don't want to lose time. Okay, Red Bull are double stacking. That's good.
Max is pitted.
Max has pitted. Is Zhou going to hold on to third place? There's carnage in the pit lane. There's cars here, there, and everywhere. Oh, chat. Zhou. He's driven through the McLaren pit crew there in a fit of rage. Halger is in fourth. He is also still on wet. Don't get carried away, chat. Piastri had a pit stop issue. Oh, chat, Zhou. He's in 10th. He's going to come out in 7th after the wet cars pit. He was in 3rd. He was forecast a podium. Okay, chat. This feels like, unless there's some crazy drama here, which could happen, that this is going to be a bit of a formality at this point. We can actually afford to push these inters hard because the track is drying. We're going to be on the slicks to end the race. We have got to be a little bit worried about one Max Verstappen behind. But yeah, we can hammer these inters because I think we're going to be pitting around 44. But yeah, I think realistic plans are going to be probably one stream of F1 Manager a week that then can be turned into a video that goes up every weekend. So like every Saturday there's an F1 Manager video on YouTube. What do you do the rest of the week? I make all my money, Ali, doing YouTube is the reality. I do daily YouTube videos of Football Manager. Okay, Bashir is pitting. We're going to put on the softs. Please not. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I'm glad you asked. Okay, Max has stayed out. Are we coming out ahead of Max? No, we're a little way behind. Are the softs definitely going to do these laps? Oh, yeah, they will. It's fine. They're going to the gym. I can't believe how bad our stops have been today. Okay, well, we've had so many pit stop errors that I'm almost expecting another one here. That doesn't mean I want it, just to be clear, game. Why couldn't we have done that more often? It's like our 4th pit stop of the race, by the way. That is our 4th stop with Lando. Verstappen's pitting. Bashir's coming round now. And at this point, I think barring anything too crazy, we are going to find ourselves with a pretty comfy P1, P2. Which car is coming into the pit lane here? Why is there a pit crew out? Interesting that some of the teams have gone on to mediums. Okay, fastest lap. That is our weekend done. We can now just super fast mode this. 2 safety cars nearly ruined things, but our cars outpace is just mad this year with all the research that we did. Maloney's been lapped. Chat, if we lap Mick, I'll watch it. Just for everyone who wants to see me watch it at home. I'm even going to push Lando to catch up with Mick. Chat, I can see Mick down the road. I can see him. We're not going to catch him. I'm sad to say. Chat, we could pit Lando Norris here to give Bashir the win. What happens if you pit a driver on the final lap in-game? I assume when they cross the finish line in the pit lane, it counts. Should we find out? Has anyone ever tested... Oh, literally, the pit option is greyed out. The game does not let you pit on the last lap. That's not fun! I wanted to BM and pass in the pit lane. Mick, get out the way!
Your battery's ready.
Thank you, Mick!
Or is it your Titans?
We got him.
Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Mick Schumacher lapped.
That was awesome. Proud of you all. Well done.
Mega Drive.
Just look at this. The overwhelming excitement.
Come on.
Celebrating this achievement. Now, Karun,
Come on. Are we Red Bull? Are we the Red Bull now?
but how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
We're so back. We're so back.
With that, the weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
That was a mad race. Emilia Romagna is going to be a trickier circuit, I think. 4 stops, 3 for Teo. Oh my word, look at that fastest lap. Sorry, that is ridiculous, isn't it? I know we full sent him, like saved everything and turned everything up. 2 seconds faster. That's mental. Are we the baddies? I don't want to look at the pit stop times. We did all those pit stops and we're not even in the top 10. Look at those stops. I need water. No one redeemed to hydrate. I've not drank in 2 weeks. What's our pit crew schedule like? I feel like I've been looking after their schedule quite a lot. Yeah, look, chat. The chance of mistake was 20% in America. 20% chance of a mistake. That is a f***ing lie. Chat, why don't you set up your schedule so they're rested more? They are pissing rested. They're just shit at their jobs. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, it's a dry weekend. I don't really... This could be a hot take, and it might be because last year in F1 Manager, I ran out of fuel twice at this circuit. This is not my favourite tracking game. I mean, there's the one DRS zone. You don't see a ton of overtakes either. But maybe we'll have a better race this weekend. I'm hoping... I'm going to let Hadjar have the first practice session. I'm hoping that we maintain our pace. I mean, according to this, we look bloody fast. This hat is a bit tight round my head. It's giving me a headache, but I also feel like I should wear it. It's a tough life I live, isn't it? It really is a first world problem. Okay, no more traffic, I think, for the lap. I think we've actually cleared it all pretty nicely there. I'm hoping this is going to be a one and done deal. Bashir actually way quicker through this whole lap. Lando crosses the line. I think this is going to be us done for the session.
So negative on your
So
number.
that's good.
We'll box at the end of this lap. Yeah, confident.
Yeah, we good. We're through with that. I can't... Chat, I've got an issue. So the person said just make it bigger. I actually can't untighten it. It's untight. I have a massive head. It literally could not be more loose. Look at all this traffic going on here. I'm so glad we don't have to worry about this. Ferrari looked quick this weekend, but they're still a little way off us. Look at everyone going out. Look at these peasants out on track. Verstappen's in 20th. Sorry, is Max about to crash out, folks? Is Max in danger? Well, watch him. I think everyone around him is on push laps, so I think he's going to be fine. I say that. Maybe they're not. If people want to block him, that'd be a Nick. If you could block him a bit. I mean, he is going to be improving, but traffic here is good. Yeah! I mean, oh, Matt. It's unfortunate. NT, mate. You know, sometimes it's just... Sometimes it happens. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. Chef fastest Q1. Is there a late twist here? He had a yellow sector 2. He is donezo, I think, here. He had an abysmal first running. He got mudded by traffic. Max Verstappen is out in Q1. Oh, he'll be okay, little man. He'll be okay. I'm being a child. I'd like to apologise. to absolutely nobody. So I'm going to try and get through this session on a used set. I might not need to rely on a used set, by the way. I can easily go out again on new tyres. Well, obviously, if we can get through on these used tyres, makes the job later a bit easier in the race if I want to do something super aggressive. With the pace our car's got at the moment, I'm not really afraid of kind of pushing hard on them. I think we've got the ability to clear cars pretty well, which is good for more aggressive two-stop strategies. We are right up the chuffer show here. These are used tyres. Lando's been quicker. I feel like Pichet's losing a lot of time behind Joe here. Is Joe on fresh tyres or used tyres as well? Joe's on used too.
Just keep your dash negative.
Yeah, Joe was slow as shit there. Holy crap, he held up Pichet nastily. We'll send out Teo again. I think... Actually, do I need... Sorry, how is... Okay, I was about to say Norris's time was crazy there. Norris is fine. Pichet actually has an extra fresh set, so it's fine to send him out again. Unless I feel like I don't need to send him out again. Nah, I've got to. Got to be safe, haven't I? So both our drivers have 3 fresh sets of softs going into Q3. Of course, you get given an extra fresh set if you make it through. Pichet puts himself on pole by 8 thousandths. 8 thousandths! Go on, my son. Norris crosses the line. Purple through every sector. Pichet 2 tenths behind. Both laps there set on used tyres. Both drivers will get a run in on fresh. Chat, have I sent my drivers out too late here? I might have sent the cars out too late here. If I take manual control, that'll go quicker, right? All right, lads, you got to get round. We got to get round. Have I got enough fuel to go unbalanced here? I think I do.
Yeah, all good.
I think we're going to be okay.
Close for now. Yeah, confirm.
I tell you what, this is actually really, really close. I don't think it's that comfortable at all. To the person who says plenty of time, definitely isn't. Lando's going to make the line. I don't think Teo is.
Cancel lifting close for now. Cancel lifting close for now.
Okay, Teo, I'm so sorry, Teo. Teo, I'm sorry, mate. Did Lando make it?
Overtake. Carter.
I was too busy talking about Football Manager. This happened here last year, didn't it? This literally... I mean, he's got second, to be fair. I was literally within like 2 seconds of it. Oh, to be fair, Pichet didn't ever do a lap in any of the previous sessions as fast as Lando's. So I don't think he ever would have got beaten that time. That's what I'm going to say. I'm sorry to the people who predicted a podium, because you've been denied a chance for him to do it. Where will Teo qualify? Second to third. I'm sorry. I'll go to the gym with the bananas. That's where I belong. I should be. The one stop was probably a faster, like, strategy if you're not a quick car like we are. But I just feel like with our current car, we really should, like, lean into the fact that we have this race pace. And we do have the 2 fresh sets of soft that not many other cars are going to have. I think the strategies are also that the game gives you are based on the ATA qualifying weekend, which is like the weekend that this track would normally be. But the pit crew are really tired, aren't they? The pit crew are really tired. I've made an error. I think I still go... I think this is still quicker, to be honest. because we've got the 2 fresh sets. The Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. I can't even say Grand Prix. Help me.
63 laps of the
I am going to let our drivers fight. I think. I don't.
Lando Norris, this is another chance to see what he can do in this car.
I do feel like, and this could be an unpopular take, this is the worst race in game. The Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
And away we go.
Chat, is that a hot take? Maybe Qatar's worse. But I feel like, in general, I don't have that many amazing, entertaining races here. I want to be wrong. I mean, look, when we run out of fuel, it's great here. Some people love that. Me, less so. What tyres is everyone on? Okay, Russell's on softs, Leclerc's on softs. So I wonder if these soft runners are going to go soft hard, or if they're going to go soft, medium, soft. I guess we'll find out. I mean, for our drivers, we're going to full send it here, because we're going for the 2-stopper. To make that work, we have to make the most of the clean air in this first stint. We're already a second ahead of Russell on his softs. He appears to be pushing his tyres hard, but I feel like the AI always pushes hard for the first 2 laps. Mine just is Lando going to have that problem? Okay, both the RS units for our cars might be problematic. I'm curious, just by how far we're pulling ahead here. I don't normally look at this stuff. What is the damage like on other cars? Okay, Sainz's ERS is done. Russell's engine's bad. That's probably why they're losing so much time. Chat, I feel like we're good, but also these guys, like running like the damaged engine that's below 30%, probably isn't helping them, is it? Are we the baddies? I mean, we are going to be pitting earlier than everyone else. So, I feel like we have to consider the fact we all have to make our way through traffic. Is Russell pushing with us here? I'm guessing that Russell might be going for the same 2-stopper. After this season or next one, a move to Hugo Boss would be on point. I am inclined to agree. Season 5, Mick to glory. Chat, if I go to Hugo Boss, I'm not keeping Mick. Mick can get in the bin. What lap are we pitting here, by the way? Around lap 18. We're not pulling ahead, are we? Russell must be going for the more aggressive strategy here. I feel like there's a yellow flag for a moment. Hauger ran wide. I thought we were going to see a safety car. I mean, right now we are vibing, aren't we? Max, by the way, started, what, 16th? He's up to 12th. He is on softs, though. The way he's managing them makes you think he is going for a 1-stopper. Oh, what?
Just keep on pushing.
Ran what? What do you mean you ran wide?
Focus is on Lando Norris.
You ran wide.
Really? Oh, just running wide.
I mean, you know what?
To take a look at the floor of the car.
Yes, he hasn't damaged the floor, has he? Lando. Have you damaged... He's no issues. The car is absolutely fine. The game just wants to keep me on my toes. I get it. There's another yellow flag. What's happened now? Has someone gone off? Who's gone off? Who's had a moment? I bet it's De Vries. Oh, it's Danny Rick. Danny! What happened, Danny? He's...
Okay. Alrighty.
I hope he's okay. We've not seen the impact. Okay, the pack are separating quite a lot here. Sainz is at 5.5 seconds behind. We're going to go on to mediums. I can actually go on to the mediums a little bit later with Lando if I want. But to be honest, I think around lap 20 is just the lap to do it. Sharon loves to munch through his tyres, doesn't he? You know what? Screw it. You only live once. It's the battle cry of a generation. We're going for the double stack. Am I going to live to regret it? Maybe. We're pitting earlier than everyone else. I probably should have thought more. Oh, yellow flag? Safety car now would be carnage. Let me get the safety car when I need it. Mega stop. Mega stop.
It's going to be close.
I think the pit stop everything might just be broken. That's not me just being a mad conspiracy theorist either. I think it might actually just be broken. Okay, there's going to be some traffic to navigate here, but both drivers have come out with enough clean air in front of them for me to feel happy.
Wheeling them in.
The medium runners are on pretty warm mediums as well. I think with our car's raw pace, we can carve through them. So we're on these two around lap 43, then softs to the end. I'm expecting a lot of these medium runners to go on to hards. Danny Rick pit stop issue. Was Danny Rick on the softs? I think they've just gone soft medium. I expect to see Leclerc and Russell pit probably this lap, if not maybe the lap after.
Cancel lifting close for now.
We're going to get DRS here as well. We're going to get DRS and a nice run in. Leclerc stayed out. So did Russell. The fact they're staying out makes me think they might be going for the one stop now on hards. I guess we'll find out when they stop, right? Okay, I mean, Norris has just carved through the pack there. He's got past all those medium runners in like one lap, which is absolute madness. This is normally a track that is hard to overtake on. The overtaking we've just seen by Lando there is stupid. But it's a bit unfortunate that Pacher's got a bit more in the way of traffic to get through, but...
Okay, that was a purple lap.
He's gone fastest. Of course he's gone fastest. Seems like you have Mexico Norris today. It does, doesn't it? Let's hope that he doesn't... I was going to say he doesn't have any errors. Let's hope he doesn't start further back. I mean, he won't start further back. He's flying. His last lap time was a 1:16.9. Everyone else is doing 3 seconds slower. But the fact they were going 3 seconds slower makes me think that they are probably going for the one stopper and now conserving their tyres. Okay, Leclerc pitted for hards, by the way. Leclerc pitted for hard, so he's now on a one-stopper. I'm going to have to turn things up on Pacher, I think, a little bit here. With DRS, though, I'd like to maybe get past Zhou. Russell didn't pit that lap. Is Verstappen going to pit? He's not. How to change cars at Audi, Renault, Sauber, and French. Sorry for my English. Don't worry about it at all, mate. Your English is better than my French. C'est bon. I think that's right. C'est bon or c'était bon? Either way, I'm using mods. They're available for the PC version of the game on the race department website. See, the guys like Russell who have just pitted on their softs are coming out in so much traffic of medium runners. We're going to have the benefit of being on soft tyres at the end of the race whilst we're out of sync with everyone else, which is quite nice. Oh yeah, this is mad. Norris is going to pass Sainz on track. As a reminder, Sainz is very likely to go on hards to the end in the next few laps, whereas we're going to be on softs in a few more laps' time. Yellow flag, what happened? Who's had a moment? Is someone near the back? Was it De Vries? Sainz had a pit stop issue. It might have been Zhou, actually. I think Zhou had a spin. So Norris is now all on his lonesome at the front, bless him. Probably can just stay and top up, to be fair. Can we get by? Valtteri Bottas, get out of the way. Thank you. Magnussen's in third, by the way. I mean, granted, just out of sync. He and Stroll are yet to pit. Does Pacher have 100 defending yet? Not yet. Did Verstappen put on hards? Oh, yeah, he did. I mean, what would be unfortunate now, really, would be if some of the guys in and around us were able to put on softs at the end, like due to a safety car, because, see, we're going for this two-stopper that's pretty aggressive, trying to force that benefit of having softs at the end. Whereas we're going to be racing against a lot of hard runners. I mean, here's the thing. I think everyone else who's pitted already is on a one-stop strategy. So really, it's about trying to get through here if you're Pacher and just trying to build up as much of a gap so that when we pit on softs at the end, we're flying. Part of me's like, oh my God, we have to get past Stroll now. We really, really don't. Although, it would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. But yeah, I think Stroll's probably going to pit this lap. Have we cleared him? We've cleared him. I mean, Leclerc's in third. Where's Max? Max is in eighth. Thing is, these guys are all on hards to the end, aren't they? We are maybe going to have to make some moves through traffic. I say that. Are we actually? I think Lando's going to be fine. Lando literally could pit and just come out in clean air, which is a disgusting thought, really, isn't it? What's our lap times like on these mediums right now? I mean, we're still lapping faster than those behind us, so I don't really feel like I need to pit yet. We'll do 1 or 2 more laps on these mediums and then go on to the softs. I'm going to start saving a bit of fuel here because I want Lando to go for fastest lap. Ultras, assemble! It's a delay, it's a second. I can handle it, everything's fine. Pichère is going to have some overtaking to do on track here. Is Pichère going to get ahead of Max still? Yes, barely. Lovely driving, Teo. He's got 17 laps. What was our first stint? 20 laps. So we can be quite aggressive. Lando pit lane. Now, Lando should, unless we have like a 20-second error, should come out completely fine. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. I mean, you know what? If there's a time and place for it to happen, that's not the worst time and place for it to happen. I can deal with it. I'm okay. All right, Lando, we're going for fastest lap next lap, mate. So get your tyres up to temps because you're about to go motor racing. I feel like for Pichère, getting past these two guys is going to be tricky when they have DRS on each other. But we are pretty close here with enough charge to have a proper go now. Russell has DRS. Pichère has DRS. If he can get between the Ferraris, that would be massive in itself. I'm glad I'm not wearing white boxers today. Everything's fine. I'm calm. The thing is, they're on the hard tyre. It should be so much slower. Tell us about a J-League save in FM24. I'm interested in it. When does the updated data come in? I think there's some fixes coming in for the full release of the game. You might want to wait, though, for a mod that adds a load more stuff to it. The head researcher for Japan, for Football Manager's like official stuff, he used to do the lower league Japanese database that a lot of the Japanese players would use before Football Manager had Japan in the game. I believe his team, I don't know if he's as active on it, but the team that he had that pack are going to be working on something similar for FM24. So if you want like the fully refined Japanese experience with a load of accuracy from the team that do all the official data, maybe wait for that. But if not, I believe a lot of fixes are coming in for the full release. Merc are awful in this save game. They were quite competitive at the end of last year as well. Okay, Teo is going to get signs. We have still got a wild Charles Leclerc up the road, but we've got plenty of laps to do it. We do not need to panic. There he is. We can see him. I think we go for this lap. Oh, look, there's only one DRS zone here, which does mean if we get ahead here, I don't think I have to worry about him holding on to us. 8 laps left. I mean, it's hard to be soft. It should be a no-brainer. It should be a banker. It's going to be a banker, I think, he says. Have I just jinxed it? We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm calm. Hauger, if you want to get out of the way at a good point, we'll gain you some time here, mate. Thank you, mate. Good luck, Dennis. Get your points, son. Oh, God, we've sabotaged him. Joe's right behind him. I'm sorry, Dennis. I'm sorry. It's the point to do Chelsea until parts Prem. It is Lukmano Pants. I might have some alternative stuff coming up as well. Oh, that is a Sonoda coming through. It's the final lap of the race. Did we give Hauger DRS? Come on, Dennis. Hold on. Chat, do we think Dennis Hauger's going to hold on for his first ever point in Formula 1? Would it be Audi's first point? It would be Audi's first point back in the sport if they hold on. It's the last lap. I've got a plan. Lando, go as slow as you can. We need to give Hauger DRS on the finish line.
Recharge on. Yeah, confirm.
Slow down. We need to give Dennis DRS. Come on, slow down, slower. Slow down faster. That doesn't sound right. We're not going to get Mick, I don't think, chat. I'm afraid to say. Come on, Hauger, hold on. Hold on. Dennis, get yourself a point. I'll tell you what, he must be glad that he's been lapped here. Russell's going to... Norris is going to win the race. Where did Russell come from? Russell's down in 6th. Hauger gets a point. Go on, my son. Did I miss Mick getting lapped? We saw Hauger finishing the points, but at what cost? It's P1, it's P2. There is still a scrap behind Verstappen here. For 4th. I think Sainz is too far back. Oh, Max is going to get 4th. I thought when he started in 16th, he was going to be mudded. Nah, he scored good points there.
That's a really fantastic result for the Williams driver.
So another P1 and P2. At what point do we go for the free stop strategies? Verstappen made up 12 places. That is disgusting, isn't it? Awesome. That lap time. That's dirty. Pachet, to the doubters out there for Pachet, he's not put a foot wrong this season. Yet. I mean, it probably will still happen at some point. Pachet has gone so far through 6 races without crashing. To be fair, he didn't get on the podium once. Was that the race where I pitted him unnecessarily? It might have been. I feel like pure shit, though. I just want to win the DHL award. And I know it's not going to happen. Why are we so bad at pit stops?